There's a lot of beginner questions that come up when it comes to van life. And the biggest one is, where do you park and where do you sleep? I think this is a natural thing for everybody starting van life to be a little bit worried about where they can camp out for the night. It's as simple as reading parking signs. If there's no sign that says no overnight parking and you're parked within timed limits, you're okay. Just be respectful, don't park in front of people's homes, go in, spend one night, and leave in the morning. I'll park anywhere. When I seriously say I just pull over and go to bed, it's as simple as that. If I feel like the area around me is safe, and I know I'm not bothering anybody, or parked in front of a wide open business being obnoxious, I'm good to go. Like tonight, we're right here, right at a busy intersection where the whole world driving by can see me.
It's snowing again. It is chilly out there today. Brr. Man, we've never had this much winter here in BC. Well, not this side of British Columbia anyway. Here we go again.
It's easy to get into a situation like this and look around and see a car drive by that looks you right in the face. And then all of a sudden you think, oh no, that guy knows I live in my van, I'm gonna have a problem. Chances are that person just looked at you and seen your cool little camper van and is just going home to spend some time with his family. He don't care about you. You're just another vehicle parked on the side of the road that's gonna be gone first thing in the morning.
Nothing like fresh footprints in the snow. Come on, Groovy. Look at Cruzy's little puppy prints. Look how cute they are. Cruzy, your little puppy prints, buddy. Hey, come on, let's go make some more paw prints. Oh, come on, how cute is that? It's so adorable. Winter time. It's cold, isn't it? I agree, buddy, I agree. I should have put Cruzy's sweater on. Anyway, guys, we're in Parksville, BC, parked right here on the side of a road. The back of my van is in a big pile of snow. And we're just sitting right across from a car dealership. On the other side of me here is an empty business. So I'm not kind of bothering anybody. The car dealership won't open until about 9 o'clock. And yeah, a nice little place to sleep. Brr, freezing. But we have some company up here in front of us. Hey, Cruzy, now look at our footprints. Cruzy, that's me and that's you. Hey, your little paw prints and my big paw prints. See? Right at a main busy intersection. Everybody coming into town's gonna see me. I don't care. That's where I'm staying. I'm not bothering anybody. Except for, oh, where you going, buddy? Who's that? Who's that? Jeffy! Jeffy's our neighbor here tonight. Hey, buddy. It's not your house, bro. Weirdo. Hey, there's your thumb. There's your thumbnail, bro. Get that picture. Someone's gonna walk by and be like, okay, we're calling the police now. There's a weirdo inside that door. See you tomorrow, buddy. Woo, come on, Cruzy, it's cold. Come on, buddy. Come on. Hey, buddy, you monkeys outside, buddy. Okay. Woo. Woo-wee. Oh. I'm gonna start my van too and heat this thing up from both ends. Oh, my fingertips are frozen. In a situation like this, where I'm parked in a very highly visible area for every police car and stuff that's gonna drive by here, and every nosy person that's gonna drive by here, I don't want them to see me inside of here. So the van on the outside can look like a camper van. It doesn't make a difference. Just don't let them see you living in here. Does that make sense? Nobody needs to see me in my underwear or running around with my shirt off or whatever. So I always black out the windows so when someone drives by, they see the camper van, they just don't see me in it. Nobody needs to see naked you inside of your van doing your old inside your van stuff. You know what I mean? Be stealth looking, meaning not the outside. Just nobody, my front curtains don't need to be open. You know what I mean? Just be stealth that way. Woo! I'm using my heater down here to thaw out my fingers and to thaw out CRUZ's dinner. He's got a package of frozen meat there for dinner. Oh, the heater feels amazing. Inside the front here is a giant sign I found at a little shop here in Parksville today. It's a big metal sign. It says Happy Campers. It's all chipped up and stuff. I thought this would be kind of nice behind CRUZ's couch at the shop. It's great. Oh, that didn't take long. Like 5 minutes of the back heater and the front heater on. My hands are back to being normal color, and it got warm in here real fast. Hey, CRUZ, nice and warm in here now, isn't it? All right. Nighty night, Jeffy Bear. Believe it or not, a lot of times lately, I don't use this to boil water. I just grab my pot, like a regular pot. And move out of the way. This stuff can go in the garbage. Something I do need to organize is this drawer. It kind of gotten out of hand here. Things have just gone crazy. This is my temperature thing. It's supposed to be on the wall, but it fell off, and this is not my. How is this turned into my junk drawer? Like for real. Like I have my life straw in here. These things all belong back here. Like for real. And come on, Chrome. Do your dishes before you put them away. The real Vancity van life has been exposed. And there is like a little piece of butter in here. Like how'd that get in there? Look at it. It's a little piece of... Man, I'm embarrassed. Oh, come on. This one looks a little more organized. We need a big cup. I said organized. I didn't say clean. Look at that. We're gonna clean this out. This is bad. This is really bad. Yep, I just dumped the whole drawer on the floor. We're gonna start one piece at a time. Didn't I just make a video the other day at the end of it, if you made it that far, about how proud I was that my van was clean? I kind of like just swept everything under the rug, if you want to use that term. I think the last time the van got a super deep clean was in Calgary. Yep, I'm washing my dishes and throwing them back on the floor. Welcome to van life, baby. Yep, I used the same rag to wipe the bottom of the drawer and the same rag to wipe my dishes with. Don't judge me. A lot of times I just do this. Want to come over to my house for dinner? I also went out and bought myself some new cutlery. These were from Cabela's. They're plastic, they're thick, they work. They don't feel like a disposable spoon. They're pretty rugged. They're, I don't know, like 80 cents a piece or whatever they were. Yeah, I just thought they'd be less noisy.
Because when you're in the backcountry and you're like, you know, anything to reduce the noise. Oh, it's looking a little bit better. And my bottle opener that I've never used, because well, most bottles are, I drink canned beer, not bottled beer. My fly swatter. My daughter gave me 2 of these French vanilla containers from Tim Hortons for Christmas. So I've been having this just about every day. It's delicious. While I'm boiling water, I always leave my roof vent on and it's pulling air out. But when you have this kind of moisture being kicked out from cooking, it doesn't always stop the foggy windows. They're already starting to fog up already. So in this kind of scenario, once that water is boiled, I will turn my van on and let the dry air from the van heater just defrost all the windows, and then they'll be good to go for the whole night. I always just do that because I don't want to go to bed with an already started window, because it never looks good on the windows when you drive by, right? It really makes your van look lived in. And like I said, I don't like to have people see me living in the van. I don't care if they drive by my van and go, wow, that's a cool camper van. But when the windows are steamy and the vans are rocking, don't come a knocking. There you go. I lick my dishes clean. Maybe give it a little rub on my shirt. Hey, Overland Interiors, one of my favorite shirts right now too, by the way, bro. This stuff is super comfy. Yeah, give it a little wipe on my shirt. Open up the drawer. Toss it in there. This needs a better home. And that's it. How do you do dishes in the van, Chrome? I lick them and wipe them underneath my armpits or on my pants or on my shirt, and we done. Being that it's the new year, a lot of people set out and made big New Year's resolutions or just devoted 2022 to making themselves better. And we all go through this every year. But this year, I decided to remove my personal Facebook, not like there was anybody on it anyway. About 4 years ago, I deleted like 3,000 or whatever it was off my Facebook and just knocked it down to people that I actually knew. But Facebook has never really been a great place. It's just a lot of drama gets stirred up from there. So I decided to just remove my Facebook, and sorry to everybody who was following our VANCITY VANLIFE Facebook page. I never posted on there anyway, but that has been removed as well. And I came this close of ditching the Instagram. This close! But I'm going to hold on to that one for now. I'm just not a big fan about posting on there. I am a 100% video guy. So for me, I'd rather put in that time, energy, and creativity into making videos on YouTube instead of thinking about another platform. Do you know what I mean? My heart is right here. So yeah, making those kind of changes felt super good. Sorry, buddy. Oh, you want to get up. Why? You just go. Go. Sometimes he's a gentleman and waits for my approval before he gets up on bed. He sits there and he's like, makes these little grunty noises until I let him up. Hi, buddy. What are you trying to tell me, buddy? You're just sitting there like, Dad, will you finish talking to that stick so you can curl up and go to bed? Yeah, you can go to sleep without me, bro. Yeah, you can go to sleep without me, CRUZ. So a little update on our little boy here. For those of you who don't know, he had bladder stones and had to have a surgery to get them removed, and there was even one stuck in his hoo-ha that was blocking everything. Poor boy. That had to have been painful, little buddy. He had a checkup while I was on break, and everything is all good. Yeah, no stones at all, but are you gonna spaz? Are you gonna go through your regular nighttime spaz? Yeah? Is it coming? Is it starting? So because of his bladder stones, every month for the next little while, he has to have a urinalysis and a side lateral x-ray. And I think after the next one, he goes and does that every 3 months, I think for 6 months. So 2 more times at 3 months. And then after that, it'll be every 6 months for the rest of his life, or it's every 3 months for the rest of his life. Just because if he's super prone to it, we want to make sure we catch it before we have another very high price surgery. So if we have to spend a few $100s to get a side lateral x-ray and a urinalysis, so be it. Whatever it takes to make sure this boy is stone free and super, super healthy. Hey, buddy. I can't wait for all of this snow to go away. Being snow free out here is why I love Vancouver Island so much in the winter, is because you can backcountry and van life all winter long because we don't get snow like we have now. And those mountains up there are packed in. There's no vehicle driving back there. The accessibility is right now, and also very unsafe. Because if it's going to keep doing this, it's getting dumped on out there. Like, out here, not that much. But as you poke your nose in the mountains, man, it's getting hard out there. So it kind of sucks. So I'm not really used to being grounded. You know? I've always put my van in a place in the winter where I could roam and explore and run around. If we were to get snowy winters like this all the time, I'd be down in the US doing some traveling and adventuring and not up here. There's a reason why I come back to the West Coast. It's because I love the rainy, foggy winter days in the backcountry. It's like a fairy tale out there where everything is like hazy, like a movie set. And I love it so much. But this weather out here, I miss the backcountry. I'm thankful right now that I've had the shop to go play around in and keep the mind busy, but damn it, do I ever miss the backcountry. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is go out there and shove in the bush, but every time I turn around, there's another snowfall warning for the next week. I think it's snowfall for the next couple of days. I heard it was supposed to be like 10 inches. Hopefully it's not true, but please no, I don't want 10 more inches of snow. Come on. So the big burning question, when am I going to start that ambulance? I got in a bunch of the parts that we're going to need, some parts for the side mirror that needs to be fixed. On the doors, there's these little chrome round things. So when you open up the door wedges right in there and kind of holds them open. A couple of them had some wreck seals, so I picked up some replacements for those. My front fenders, the driver and passenger side fenders, those are both in. I got the metal for the rocker panels, that's in. What are we missing? We need a front hood because all the front hoods on them are plastic, composite plastic of some kind. They're not fiberglass, they're plastic on those Ford Econoline, same as this one here. I need to track down a new hood because that one's got a bunch of damage on it, and it's probably cheaper for me to grab a hood from the auto wrecker than it is for me to repair that one. So I'm just gonna track one down. If I can snag a hood for $100 or something like that, it'd be great. And then we can start ripping it apart. But I'm just not feeling overexcited about the ambulance. It's weird because if that was a Ford Econoline van with very little rust on it and had like a V10 or a 7.3 liter diesel in it, and it was an extended Ford E350, not a 250 like mine, I think I would be all over that thing. That van would be in a million pieces right now and I'd be building it out. I don't know why. The ambulance, it's just a cool rig. My heart's not 100% in it. I bought it because it's cool and I think it would be easy to sell once it's fully built out, and that's honestly why I bought it. But yeah, I don't have a personal attachment to it yet. I'm sure when it gets painted and stuff and the exterior looks good, I might get hooked on it. But as of right now, I don't know. It's there. I've just been really enjoying that space over there, getting it all set up and turning it into my winter man cave. But yeah, we'll be starting on that pretty soon. I just don't know where to start, honestly. I'm actually just going to start with the fenders and do the things that I can do at the beginning. I need to get the floors sandblasted. I found a guy in Parksville, BC that does dustless sandblasting, and he said he could mask off the whole inside of my van and blast the floor. He goes, all the beads will get everywhere, just the dust doesn't get everywhere. So if they mask off the dashboard and stuff really well, he says we should be able to fully do my thing. So I need to hit him up because I think that should be the first thing I should do while the van is rolling. Because once I pull the fenders and the front clip and stuff off, it'll be apart for a little while. So maybe I should do that first. I'll hit the guy up tomorrow and see what kind of a timeline it's going to take to get those floors sandblasted. I don't want to, I'd love to get it sandblasted. If I grind it with the wheel, then I don't really know what I'm working with. If I sandblast it, I'll be able to see all the problems, and a freshly blasted floor will be very easy to patch weld all the little holes that are in there instead of grinding it away, which, look, if I'm welding it myself, I would rather have it be fully blasted so it just
works a lot easier, you know what I mean? Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Me and him are going to bed. His laziness makes me lazy. We're gonna shut the heater off because it's plenty warm in here, actually too warm. We're gonna open up the fan for a little bit, pull some of this heat out. Like, my cheeks are getting rosy in here. That 2 kilowatt heater does awesome out here. Oh, on the note of heaters, Jeffy's knockoff heater has been causing him problems. So a subscriber reached out to me, I don't remember his name offhand, that got a heater from General Components. It's a big distributor for Russian heaters. And he contacted that company and said, hey, I got a guy, maybe you can give him a deal. So Jeffy contacted General Components, and he's getting a good deal on a Russian diesel heater. He's going over to pick it up pretty soon. So thank you to the subscriber for connecting Jeffy with that guy, which is going to be pretty cool. And I'm excited to see how good it works out, because if there's another company that people can get heaters from that are at a reasonable price instead of paying for the big branded ones like Espar and Webasto, awesome. I've never heard of General Components, but apparently they do a lot of stuff in semi-trucks and mining vehicles and stuff like that. So fingers crossed it's gonna be another brand that we all can buy heaters from. So I like that idea, because these big branded ones that we all just seem to hear about are expensive. Like, my heater itself was like $1,600. If we could get them for $1,000, whoo, it saves a lot, man, let me tell you. Anyway, guys, we're gonna bounce. It's one of those days today. It was my first day back to YouTube, and my first video was yesterday. 27 minutes. The video took me like all day to edit. I was like, first day back in, really, and I'm gonna make a video that long. I should have broke it up into a few videos, but I seriously edited all day. By the time that video got uploaded, it was 5 p.m. here, and the sun was already gone. You know that because I turned my camera on the second it went up. Felt so good though, man. That edit was a lot of fun, and it was action-packed. So if you get the chance, go watch the entire video. There's a cool section at the end of yesterday's video where I got to pull out the tow strap and yank a local Vancouver Island police officer that was stuck in the snow. I pulled him out of he's stuck on a little snow berm. It was so fun. All right, my friends, I'll see you tomorrow. Sounds like somebody out there is having some fun in the snow. No, wrong lane.
Thanks for watching a little piece of my everyday van life. And this is really what goes on inside of my home. I try to find a place on my bed because my dog is hogged across all the pillows, because that's just who he is. He owns the place. But at nighttime, when my curtains are shut, I usually grab my laptop, watch myself a little Netflix, and go to bed. Living in a van is very much like living in any other lifestyle. We do the same things as everybody else. The only difference is, I pee in a bottle. Still worth it. Better than paying rent. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please come on over and check out what we're doing on Patreon. And I want to thank everybody who supports us on Patreon and YouTube memberships. You guys seriously keep this van moving. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.